I meant something.
Jim thinks he's being funny.
I am being very funny.
Looking.
Okay, welcome to the show before the show. Now, hold on.
Welcome. Take your shoes off, please.
Do you have the information? The most important thing today? The trip to the ACM that you could win.
Oh, yeah. Trip to Vegas. That's cool.
Going to Vegas with Cash and Carey.
And Dr. Zellner and Associates and KOTV News on 6.
Si,
the whole staff.
Here's the... Really? So we're going to have Rich Lynn
and
there?
Jim's bilingual.
I am. I'm learning it to go to Vegas. I don't know why I need to know it in Vegas, but I'm learning it to go to Vegas, Nevada. So here's the deal. Thursday, you can just be listening to K95 and 3 times a day, 9, 2, and 5. We'll get you registered for the big old trip. Also, as I understand, and I haven't looked yet, if you go to K955fm.com right now and probably click on the contest tab, you can actually get registered early.
Cool.
So we'll start registering on the air next week. If you want to go online,
so Larry and the other person that watches the show, Saeed. Sorry.
How can you forget Saeed?
I know, right? Why do I get the middle? Everyone else that watches the show before the show, they get their little insight on when you can register early.
Si, señorita. Once again, I'm bilingual.
It's Jim, everybody.
Yay!
Yeah, last night I spent like all day. Okay, I lied. It was not all day. It was like an hour and a half.
It really would have been all last night if it was anything. If it was last night she was doing this.
Yeah, well, I found, remember how you were like, we need to let's dig deep and find something more in Tulsa and what's going on the weekends.
Oh, for the local lowdown.
Yes. So I came up with 3 pages.
Of local lowdown
stuff. I made everyone a copy.
Because usually we just have 3 because we pick the 3 best.
Didn't you love it in school when you get to, who wants to hand out papers?
Oh, yeah. It was even better if they asked who wants to go copy them. And back in my day, did you have the mimeograph thing? Or the big wheel that you turned like this and it printed the paper off? And it was kind of blue and it had that smell, that awesome smell?
No.
Oh, dude, you are from the age of...
That must have been when you rode horses to school back in the day.
No, it was right after that age. It was the coolest thing because you would get it and the smell. You go, oh, it smells so good. It was the chemicals and it smelled awesome. It's something that you have missed and today's children will never get to experience. But if you're my age, 42, almost...
It's like the kids are going to miss so much. It's like rewinding a tape with a pencil.
I know. I told my mother-in-law last night, who's a teacher, retired, but I said, 20 years, not only the post office is going to be a thing of the past, but libraries. She's like, oh, libraries. I'm like, who goes to library? I mean, people do nowadays, but the only reason to go to library in 20 years from now is to get that age-old copy of that Harry Potter book that you heard about, from so long ago.
True that.
And then everything's going to be on Kindles and computers. Sad, but, that's the way it's going.
Oh, yeah. I mean, my niece can operate an iPad better than my mom. No offense, Mom.
And she doesn't know how to operate a book properly as well.
Well, her fingers are small.
See, that's why. So what you gave out 3 sheets of paper.
Oh, I was just telling you that I have the extended version. So, I haven't decided if I'm going to do this week. Probably do it next week. But we have a ton of stuff going on this weekend.
Okay.
Oh, you want to go over them?
I don't know. What are you wanting to do?
I just
You
nodded.
just passed out 3 sheets of paper. And you said you don't know if stuff going on this weekend, but you don't know if you want to do it this weekend. You might do it next week. And I'm thinking to myself, well, if you have 3 sheets of paper for this weekend, why would we do it for next weekend? Because it would be like, hey, I'd take us to see Kenny Chesney when he was in town last year.
That's so funny. Oh.
So you're wondering if you want to go over all the things in Tulsa to do this weekend for this weekend right now?
I actually didn't want to hand this to you during the show before the show. I wanted to tell you my idea before we came in front of the show before
But it just sort of happened.
It did.
So now that it's happened, you have to deal with it.
It came into fruition. Well, I have a green screen at home. And so I was going to just do the local lowdown in front of my green screen.
I don't know where this is going. So I still don't know what that has to do with today. Should we just forget that we talked about this?
Yes.
Okay, we'll forget we talked about this. Fortunately, I have something that's not 3 pages long. I have the story of the guy who bought a safe on eBay. Did you hear about the guy that bought a safe on eBay for $122? She's crying. Do you feel sorry for Natalie right now?
Look at my tears.
$122, he buys a safe on eBay, goes home and cracks it because it was locked.
I thought you were saying Safeway.
He bought a Safeway store, found out there's groceries inside. No, he's on Craigslist, and this dude has this safe that's he can't open. He's lost the combination to it. And so he sells it to this other guy for $122 on eBay. Guy takes it home, ends up cracking the safe. There's $26,000 inside the safe. The guy who sold it says, I feel pretty stupid right now.
No.
I thought it was empty. And with that, we'll be back next week on Friday talking about the things that you could do this weekend. And there seriously are 3 pages of things here Natalie typed up, of which she doesn't want to share with you, it seems. So you're out of luck. Go online and search it yourself. That's the show before the show and a whole lot more. Bye.
Do you want to push stop today? Do you want to push stop today? That's a show before the show.